Have you ever wondered if something that feels deeply personal could also be risky? Not because of gossip or old wives' tales, but because nobody ever lays out the real science. I'm Dr. Juliana, a board-certified urologist, with more than 16 years helping men reclaim strength, blood flow, and bedroom assurance the natural way. And right now, we're tackling one of the hushed-up questions that lands in my inbox every single week. The one my patients finally blurt out after closing my office door. Doctor, is it actually safe to swallow her fluids when I go down on her? It seems like a straightforward question, but it's loaded with doubt, hesitation, and sometimes even shame. Some guys think it's gross. Others worry they're weird for even liking it. And these silent fears slowly chip away at desire, trust, and closeness. Here's the bottom line. Intimacy should never feel scary or wrong. Once you know the actual biology, what used to feel awkward turns into something you can discuss with total calm and respect. Before I drop the science on you, tell me, where are you tuning in from right now? Drop your city or country in the comments. I love watching this global crew of men over 50 show up to level up their health and their relationships. All right, let's start with the fact most guys completely miss. Vaginal fluids are not filthy. They're one of Mother Nature's smartest creations, designed to shield delicate skin, block infections, and make pleasure smoother for both of you. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic and Johns Hopkins confirm healthy lubrication is mainly water plus amino acids, enzymes, and built-in defense molecules. But here's where the confusion explodes. One blog says it's 100% safe. Another screams it's dangerous. The truth? It depends on health status and context. Picture this. Your own saliva keeps your mouth clean and balanced every day. Her fluids do the exact same job downstairs, regulating pH, controlling bacteria, and packing lactobacillus, the same good bugs you find in probiotic yogurt. In short, what you thought might be risky is actually proof of a healthy, turned-on body. Of course, exceptions exist. We'll hit those soon. But right now, lock this in. Fear thrives where facts are missing. When you finally understand what's normal, anxiety gets replaced by rock-solid confidence. I've watched it happen 1,000 times. Guys in their late 50s and 60s who dodged oral for years suddenly light up again once they hear the simple truth. Their marriages warm up. Bedroom talk gets easy. Because when you stop treating intimacy like a secret, you drop the baggage of shame. So we're not just talking biology here. We're talking trust, respect, and real connection. The stuff that keeps passion alive no matter the birthday candles. Quick check-in before we dive deeper. Have you ever pulled back during oral because you worried about safety, taste, or smell? Yes or no in the comments. Be real. You'll be shocked how many brothers answer yes. Coming up next, I'm breaking down the biggest myths, the genuine low-risk facts, the caution zones, and exactly how to bring it up with your lady without killing the vibe. Because swapping fear for knowledge doesn't just guard your health, it supercharges your bond. Let's talk about what most men get dead wrong on this topic. This is where misinformation does the heaviest damage. Over the years, I've had hundreds of guys sit in my chair too nervous to even make eye contact, while they admit they've been avoiding going down on their wife for months, sometimes years, because of something scary they read online or heard in the locker room. As a urologist, I can promise you, 90% of what's floating around is either half true or flat-out nonsense. Myth number 1. Vaginal fluids are toxic or unclean. Total lie. In a healthy woman, those fluids are a clean blend of water, electrolytes, proteins, and protective enzymes. Her body whips them up to stay comfortable and fight off bad bacteria. They're loaded with lactobacillus, the same friendly bacteria in Greek yogurt that keeps everything in perfect balance. The Mayo Clinic calls it one of the most advanced self-cleaning systems on the planet. So calling it dirty is like calling your own tears dirty. Myth number 2. If it tastes or smells strong, something's wrong. This one triggers silent panic in more men than you'd believe. But just like your sweat or breath shifts after coffee, beer, or curry, her scent and flavor move with diet, hydration, cycle phase, and stress. Pineapple, citrus, good water intake equals lighter and sweeter. Garlic, asparagus, dehydration equals stronger. Totally normal. The Cleveland Clinic says only a fishy odor, plus itching or weird discharge, signals a problem. And even then, it's usually bacterial vaginosis, fixed in days with a quick script. Myth number 3. It's always 100% safe no matter what. Not quite. The fluids themselves are protective, but STIs like chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, or HPV can still transmit orally. Risk is lower than penetrative sex, but not zero. I had a 62-year-old patient freak out after a new relationship because he had a tiny cut on his lip from shaving. Turns out both were clean, but that scare taught him. Open talk beats silent worry every time. Myth number 4. Bringing up testing kills the mood. Wrong. Mature men who say, "Hey, let's get a quick screen together before we go further," get more action, not less. Couples who test together report deeper trust and hotter sex. Fact. Myth number 5. Making a face or joking when something tastes off is no big deal. Huge deal. That micro rejection can shut her down for weeks. Instead, smile, pull her close, suggest a sexy shower together, or hand her a water bottle and say, "Let's hydrate so you taste even sweeter tomorrow." Watch how fast she melts. Here's the golden rule. Treat her body like a wonder, not a puzzle. Study it, discuss it, celebrate it. The more you know, the bolder you both get. Quick question. Have you ever skipped the testing talk because you thought it would sound paranoid? Yes or no below. Your honesty helps another man breathe easier. Now that we've shredded the myths, let's lock in the habits that make intimacy bulletproof and mind-blowing after 50. Because sex at our age isn't about jackhammer performance. It's about presence, trust, and feeling totally safe in each other's skin. My patients in their 60s and 70s keep telling me, "Doc, I just want to feel close again without overthinking every move." Here's what I tell them. And now you. Combine science with heart, and everything changes. Habit 1. Talk before you touch. Harvard studies show couples who discuss desires and worries out loud have 42% higher satisfaction. Try. "Baby, what makes you feel sexiest and safest tonight?" Then zip it and listen. Habit 2. Make hygiene a team sport. A quick mutual rinse removes surface bacteria and skyrockets comfort. Pro tip: both of you chug water all day. Her fluids get thinner and milder. Your erection gets harder. Cleveland Clinic backs the fruit trick. Pineapple, kiwi, celery. An hour before makes everything taste like dessert. Habit 3. Test like you check your oil. Regular and no drama. Once a year for long-term couples, every new partner for singles. Make it a date, lab, lunch, then hotel. Turns fear into foreplay. Habit 4. Set the stage so your brain can relax. Dim lights, no phones, slow R&B. After 50, the mind controls the hard-on more than ever. One couple I treat ends every night with a 5-minute shoulder rub in candlelight. Leads to the best sex of their 38-year marriage. Habit 5. Feed your circulation daily. 30-minute walks, Kegels. Yes, men have pelvic floors too. Magnesium, zinc, beets. Gets blood pumping exactly where you want it. Habit 6. Swap shame for curiosity. If something's off, say gently, "Let's figure this out together. I want you feeling amazing." That single sentence turns worry into teamwork. Tonight's homework. Ask your lady one question you've been dodging. Watch the walls come down. In the comments, tell me, what matters most after 50? Communication, comfort, or confidence? Type your pick. Next section, real stories of men who kicked fear to the curb and got their groove back at ages most guys think it's game over. I never forget the day Mark, name changed, walked in at 65, looking 10 years older than his age. Married 34 years, 0 bedroom action for the last 4. He whispered, "Doc, I'm terrified I'll catch something if I taste her." 1 hour of straight talk about biology and communication later, he left with a plan. 3 months after that, he emailed, "Juliana, we're like newlyweds again. Thank you for giving me my wife back. Then there's Robert, 71, widower dating a fabulous 68-year-old. He was paralyzed about asking for test results. I coached him. Say it with a smile. I want us to relax completely. Let's get checked together Saturday. She hugged him and said, "No man has ever cared that much." They're still together, still getting tested every year, still laughing in bed. Here's the analogy I give every patient. Intimacy is like breathing. When somebody convinces you breathing might kill you, you start holding your breath. Same with sex. Fear makes you tense, blood flow stalls, desire dies. But truth lets you exhale deep and free. Age doesn't steal your right to pleasure. It sharpens your ability to savor it. So walk into that bedroom with curiosity, not a checklist. The most magnetic men over 50 aren't the ones faking they know it all. They're the ones brave enough to ask, listen, and care. Comment yes if fear ever robbed you of closeness. You're not alone, brother. Final section coming. The full recap plus the one sentence that every man over 50 needs tattooed on his heart. Here's everything boiled down. Question: safe to swallow her when you go down? Answer: in healthy, tested partners. Yes, absolutely. And it's part of nature's design to keep both of you protected and turned on. Taste/smell shifts equals normal, not nasty. Real risk equals only untreated infections, lowered dramatically by testing and honest talk. Big wins. Communication kills confusion. Kindness doubles desire. Knowledge deletes shame. I've watched men 55, 65, 75 rediscover fire they thought died decades ago, all because they replaced panic with simple habits. Your action step tonight. One open question to your partner about what makes her feel cherished in bed. If you're single, write down the respectful way you'll bring up testing next time you meet someone special. When a woman feels completely accepted, every scent, every flavor, every moment, her body responds with wetter, happier, deeper intimacy. That's real vitality, not just a hard erection, but an open heart. Gentlemen, you are not done. You are not expired. You are seasoned, wise, and more capable of earth-shaking connection than ever. Like, your health powers your confidence powers your closeness, and passion has zero expiration date. Like this video, if it freed you from even one worry, every thumbs up helps another man find truth instead of fear. Subscribe and hit the bell, because here on Men Over 50 Secret Vault, we deliver shame-free, science-backed secrets that keep you strong, stiff, and satisfied for decades. And always remember, you're never too old to learn, never too old to taste, never too old to love out loud. I'm Dr. Juliana, signing off with this. Take exquisite care of your body. Take exquisite care of her heart. And I'll see you in the next one. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Every body is different. If you have specific concerns, schedule time with your own physician. You deserve personalized care.